Police in Woonsocket continue searching for suspects after a 17-year-old girl was shot and killed last night.
Police say Nyasia Williams-Thomas was sitting in an SUV on Village Road when someone approached and opened fire. She tried to drive away, hitting multiple parked cars in the process.
Eyewitness News reporter Molly O'Brien is live in Woonsocket tonight with why police say this wasn't a random act. Molly?
An active investigation. Woonsocket police say this was not a random act in violence. In fact, they say someone in that car was likely targeted, and they say this could be a case of mistaken identity.
She put everyone's smiles on everyone's face. It's 17 years old. She got shot for no reason.
19-year-old Brandon Isler said the sound of a gunshot woke him up Wednesday night, his apartment just yards away from the scene of a fatal shooting. Thursday, he learned the victim, 17-year-old Nyasia Williams-Thomas, was a former classmate in Woonsocket Public Schools.
And it's just a terrible, terrible news to hear that, especially in Woonsocket. In Plaza Village, that's where I live. So now I'm scared to go anywhere.
Woonsocket police tell Eyewitness News just before 10 p.m. police responded to a call for shots fired in the area of 160 Village Road. When arriving, they found this SUV in the middle of Village Road with heavy damage. The driver, Woonsocket resident Williams-Thomas, slumped over the steering wheel with a gunshot wound. She was later transported to Landmark Medical Center and pronounced dead. Police say an adult female and a juvenile male were also in the car. They were not injured and are talking to police. Multiple cars within the apartment complex damaged. Police say the victim attempted to drive away from the suspect, hitting parked cars before stopping. Police believe this was not a random act. Neighbors tell Eyewitness News they were shocked learning of the tragedy. So a small makeshift memorial behind me here at the shooting scene, people coming out and paying their respects to the victim. We have confirmed that there is a vigil tonight starting at 7 p.m. at St. James Baptist Church in Woonsocket. Now, coming up tonight, new at 6 o'clock, we'll hear from a Rhode Island state representative who's speaking up about this recent loss of life. In Woonsocket, I'm Molly O'Brien with Eyewitness News.
The search continues tonight for whomever shot and killed a teenage girl in Woonsocket last night.
Police say it may have been a case of mistaken identity. Tonight, a state lawmaker says this tragic loss of life should be a call to action. Eyewitness News reporter Molly O'Brien joins us live now from Woonsocket with what she's learned. Molly?
A small makeshift memorial over in the snow behind us here at the scene of the shooting in the Plaza Village apartment complex, as neighbors and community members are showing their support for the loss of this young life.
She put everyone's smiles on everyone's face.
Brandon Isler says 17-year-old Nyasia Williams-Thomas, the teen who was fatally shot just yards from his apartment, was a former classmate.
Just a terrible, terrible news to hear that, especially in Woonsocket.
Woonsocket police tell Eyewitness News they responded to a call of shots fired just before 10 p.m. on Village Road. At the scene, they found the victim behind the wheel of an SUV with heavy damage. Multiple cars within the apartment complex damaged. Police say the victim attempted to drive away from the suspect, hitting parked cars before stopping. Woonsocket police say the shooting was likely not a random act of violence. They believe someone in the vehicle was targeted, and this could be a case of mistaken identity. Rhode Island State Representative Marcia Ranglin-Vassell tells Eyewitness News she wanted to make a difference helping pass good, common-sense gun safety laws. She released a statement Thursday saying in part, "My love and prayers go out to the family and the friends of Nyasia Williams-Thomas. We must connect the dots and commit to do better. Gun violence is a public health issue. Let's treat it with a matter of urgency." And as more people want to show their support, there is a public vigil for Nyasia Williams-Thomas at St. James Baptist Church in Woonsocket that starts at 7 o'clock tonight. In Woonsocket, I'm Molly O'Brien for Eyewitness News.